still alive. A tall lord with copper skin and silver gold hair stood beneath the banner of a fiery stallion, a burning city behind him. Is it possible that this is Rhaego? From the House of Undying we know that Daenerys has two types of visions, either the future or the past. So where does this vision fit in? To better understand the vision of Rhaego, let's take a look at some of the other visions from the House of the Undying. We see Viserys getting crowned, Rhaegar dying at the Trident whispering a woman's name. Then there are some visions that aren't as clear. We see a red sword raised in the hand of a blue-eyed king who casts no shadow. A cloth dragon swayed on a pole amidst a cheering crowd. From a smoking tower, a great stone beast took wing, breathing shadow fire. There are a few more visions, but one vision that stands out is of a corpse that stood at the prow of a ship, eyes bright in his dead face, grey lips smiling sadly. It sounds like Maester Aemon on his journey with Sam to Old Town. From these visions, we can conclude the ones involving Targaryens are easier to interpret than those without. Yet shouldn't the vision of Rhaego be harder to interpret because it never happened and never will? Unless Rhaego is alive. That would explain why the vision is so clear. Also, we never see visual representation of Rhaego's death. It's odd that Daenerys doesn't ask to see Rhaego's body, but instead looks for Drogo. We are explained the manner of Rhaego's death by Mirri Maz Duur, and Jorah agrees. Yet, it's possible that Jorah and Mirri Maz Duur want to keep Rhaego's life a secret from Daenerys. But why? In A Game of Thrones, we learned that Mirri Maz Duur is taught by Maester Marwyn, Maester of the Citadel, and we know that Marwyn believes that Daenerys is the fulfillment of the Azor Ahai prophecy. Also, we know that in Game of Thrones, Jorah was informing on Daenerys to Illyrio and Varys. And we know Illyrio wants Daenerys to invade Westeros with fake Aegon, or young Griff. Assuming that Marwyn and Illyrio think Daenerys is a savior, it is possible that they could have hid Rhaego from her as a backup. We know there is power in the blood of a Targaryen, and it would be safer if Rhaego was not with Daenerys. If Daenerys died with Rhaego, they would lose 2 Targaryens instead of 1. So this leads to the next question. Where is Rhaego? Rhaego's with either Calpurno or Caljacco. While Drogon is dying, Jorah makes Daenerys think that the Dothraki would kill her son. But Jorah knows the Dothraki, and he knows that they would not be scared of a newborn child, even if he was the stallion who mounts the world. In fact, a new cow would gain strength if he was to be the mentor of Rhaego. It seems the Dothraki are selfish, yet they believe in prophecy all the same, and they would put prophecy before themselves if it helped the Dothraki as a whole. At the end of A Dance with Dragons, Daenerys is surrounded by the Dothraki. It would be interesting if Rhaego is with Caljacco when he finds her. We will probably have to wait till the Winds of Winter to find out. I'm probably wrong about this, but it's interesting to think that Daenerys might meet her son. Thanks for listening.